Hello, girls! Today we are going to start our new story, The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. What's a country and what's a town? By country here means the countryside. Okay, what's the countryside and what's the town and what's the difference between the countryside and the town? Let me show you. This is the countryside. Open fields, lots of plants, a barn, a farm animals. All that you can see at the country or the countryside. A horse, a cow, a goat, sheep. This is the country. Farmers, a barn, tractor, apple tree. All that you can see in the country. Now, what's the town look like? After dinner, the town mouse tells his cousin about life in the city. We have lots of tasty food there. What is the meaning of tasty? Tasty, that means delicious or something that tastes so good or yummy. The town mouse says, the country mouse is excited. Look at him, he's excited. He's like, oh, the city sounds so good. I wish I can go and see all those things. Excited means interested. It also means, you know this feeling that you get when your daddy tells you that he's going to take you to the toy store to buy a new toy? How do you feel? Excited. He listens eagerly to his cousin's stories about the city. Eagerly. What is the meaning of eagerly? Eagerly means that he listens and he listens and he listens, and the more he listens, he feels more excited. He can't wait to hear more or to go see this place. Stories is to tell things that happened. In the morning, the town mouse is ready to leave. That means that the town mouse is saying bye-bye to the country mouse, his cousin. He's going home. He's ready to leave. That means go home. Why don't you come with me? The town mouse asked the country mouse. The town mouse says. So the town mouse says to the country mouse, hey, why don't you come with me to the city or to the town? The country mouse agrees. Yes, he said, yes, I always wanted to go. He agrees, that means he said yes. It is his dream to see the city. What is the meaning of dream? A dream is something that you hope for or you wish for. He always dreamed about the city. He always wonders, oh, how the city looks like. It must be really nice over there. They have lots of buildings. It must be really different. So, this is a dream. It's a dream for him to go visit the city one day. So he went with his cousin to the city. Do you see the difference? Cars, tall buildings. The town looks so different than the quiet country life. See the little mouse? He's holding his suitcase. The town mouse takes his cousin to his house. The town mouse takes his cousin to his house. What's house? House is the place that you live in. Where you live, this is your house. He lives in a hole in a big building in the city. A hole. What's a hole? What's a mouse hole? That's the mouse hole. A hole is like an empty space in the wall. An empty space in the wall. There are a lot of people around, and the country mouse is a bit worried. There are a lot of people around, and the country mouse is a bit worried. What is the meaning of this? He's a bit worried, he's not comfortable. Oh, there is a lot of people around here. I'm not used to be around people. That's people. Humans. A woman, a man, or children. That's people. The country mouse is hungry. Let's see what is on the table, says the town mouse. So the country mouse was like, hey cousin, I'm a little hungry. Do you have anything to eat? So the town mouse said, oh yes, let's go to the table, to the dining table, and see what are there to eat. So the town mouse shows his cousin the way to the dining table. The town mouse shows his cousin, the country mouse, to the dining table. Look what they found. What's a dining table? A dining table is where you sit down to eat. That's a table that people sit around it to eat with each other, like this one. I'm sure you have one at your home or your house. This is called a dining table. There are cakes, cookies, bread, fruit, and more. Cookies. Do you know what cookie means? I'm sure you do, but I'll show it to you anyway. Cookies. I know, tasty, yummy. Bread and fruit. Bread. And fruit. And even more. Page 14. The country mouse doesn't believe his eyes. He has never seen so much food before. They both start to eat hungry. They started nom, 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 nom. They started eating so fast and so much. They started eating hungrily. Suddenly, they see a cat. Uh-oh. Run! Shouts the town mouse. Run for your life, he adds. So he told his cousin, let's get out of here before the cat gets us. They run as fast as they can. They hide in a mouse hole. Remember the hole in the wall? Hide means they go to a place where nobody can see them. The town mouse is not scared. The town mouse was not scared at all. He is used to such incidents. The cat chased him before, so he's used to that. It doesn't scare him at all. The country mouse is shaking with fear. He was shaking because he was so afraid. The town mouse says, "The cat is gone. You can relax now, cousin. Don't worry." But the country mouse is still afraid. "I'm going home," the country mouse says. "It is true. You have a bigger house, a nicer bed, and more delicious food." Delicious means tasty. "But the town is dangerous." The town is dangerous, that means harmful, means bad things can happen there. "I prefer my small house, my hard bed, and my plain food, because it's safer in the country," adds the country mouse. Which means that the country mouse, even though his house is not as fancy and nice, and his food is plain and not as tasty as the city food, but he felt safe there. He felt home. He was not scared. So he preferred to go home to his country life. So he waves goodbye to his cousin and starts his journey back home. He waves bye-bye. You know how you move your hand when you're saying bye-bye to somebody? So he waved. He waves goodbye to his cousin and starts his journey back home. Journey is a travel. So he packed up his bag, his suitcase, waved his hands bye-bye to his cousin, and started his traveling to go back home to his country house. The end. Hello, girls. Today we are going to start our new story, The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. The town mouse and the country mouse. What's a country and what's a town? By country here means the countryside. Okay, what's the countryside and what's the town, and what's the difference between the countryside and the town? Let me show you. This is a countryside. Open fields, lots of plants, a barn, a farm animals. All that you can see at the country or the countryside. A horse, a cow, a goat, a sheep. This is the country. Farmers, a barn, tractor, apple tree. All that you can see in the country. Now, what's the town look like?